Good morning. Happy Wednesday. I'm glad you're here. So let's get started. This week is Yoga for Healing Trauma, and as always, this is a near and dear topic for myself. So as you move throughout your practice today, remember to stay with your breath and do only what feels safe. If at any point you find yourself restricting your breath or you have a pain in any way, please back out of the pose, find your breath, and modify to what fits best for your body. We are all different and we've all faced our different traumas in our lives, so be kind to yourself, honor your body, and stay present throughout our practice. So go ahead and find your mat, and we will start in a child's pose. So come to the mid portion of your mat, bring your big toes to touch, knees wide, sit your hips on your heels, and walk your hands forward to the top corners of your mat, placing your forehead on the mat. Shut down your eyes, and you don't have to reach in your hands here. We can make this a passive child's pose, so bring those shoulders down your back and rest your arms onto the mat. And just begin to notice your breath. Bringing in longer inhales and slow and steadying your exhale. As we move throughout this practice, breathe in and out through your nose if that's accessible to you. If you don't have a cold or any nasal issues, maintain your breath through your nose. Keep a free mind, meaning anything that pops into your mind throughout your practice, set it aside and stay committed and honor your body by staying present, staying with your breath, and yoking your breath and your movement together. Unclench your jaw. Remove the tongue from the roof of your mouth. And notice the expansion of the ribs in the back side of your body. And feel your belly rise and fall between your thighs. Your forehead lays heavy in the mat. Continue slowing down your breath, making your exhales longer than your inhales. The right arm over towards the right corner of your mat, and take this left hand and place it on top of the right. Keep your forehead on the mat and square those shoulders off towards the mat. Big side stretch in that left side. Maintain your breath. On an inhale, come back to center. And on an exhale, that right hand finds the top of the left. Square off your shoulders, place your forehead back to the mat. Big breaths here, expanding in that right side. when you're going. Inhale, come back to center. Pausing here. Keep that right arm long and slide this left arm underneath right, coming onto that left shoulder and left ear. On an inhale, send that left arm long, and take this right arm and slide it underneath the left, placing your shoulder and your ear to the mat. On an inhale, send that right arm long. Coming into child's pose, 2 breaths here. And on an inhale, slowly come to all fours, tabletop position. Bringing your hands underneath shoulders, knees underneath hips. Spread your fingers wide here, and we're going to move through cat-cow. You can move at your own pace, pausing whatever feels best for you, pausing in the pose, whatever feels best for you. On your inhale, release your belly, arch your back, lift your gaze, lift your tailbone. Exhaling, round your back, tucking chin, tucking tailbone. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. You can continue moving through these postures with your own breath. On an inhale, come to tabletop position. Bring those hands, one full handprint in front of their current location. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back for downward facing dog. You can bend one knee and the next, pedaling out your feet, walking your dog. You can sway in your hips if you would like. Or you can hold a static down dog, bending your knees, pressing into your hands, sending that tailbone up and back as far as you can, elongating the spine, and then pressing your heels to the mat. Yogi's choice. On an inhale, walk your feet to your hands and come to a seated position. Need to fix this camera. Let's try this again. Hi there. Let's continue on. So we're in a seated position at the top of our mat. So you can come into a cross-legged position, and if that's not comfortable for you, then you can come to a kneeling position. We're going to do alternate nostril breathing. And you can do that by throwing a shaka here and placing this thumb onto the right nostril. Inhale through the left. Pause. Take that pinky, press it into the left nostril. Exhale here. Inhale. Plug the right nostril. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Plug the left nostril. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Plug the right. Exhale through the left. Inhale here. Plug the left. Exhale through the right.
Inhale through the right. Plug. Exhale left. Inhale. Plug the left. Exhale through the right. Continue on. Two more rounds of breath here. After you exhale from that left side, release, coming back to your Ujjayi breath, your victorious breath, breathing in and out through your nose, making the ha sound. From here, ensure that your head is over your shoulders and your shoulders are over your hips. Release that right ear to the right shoulder. Take this left hand into Spider Mudra alongside your left side of your body. Sweep this right arm up and over to that left temple, gently guiding your right ear to your right shoulder. Release the right hand and come to a neutral neck, and take that left ear to the left shoulder, and this left arm sweeps up and over towards the right temple, gently guiding that left ear near the left shoulder. And release that side. Come to this neutral seat. From here, inhale, arms above head. And we're going to twist to the right. This left hand comes to the right knee. This right hand comes back behind. Before you twist, sit up tall. Head is an extension of your spine, so the crown of the head goes towards the sky. And then take your gaze over your right shoulder and start your twist from your gaze. Inhale to center, and exhale that right hand to left knee, left hand back behind, sit up tall, and then begin to take your gaze out over your left shoulder, twisting towards the left. Inhale through center. Go ahead and clasp your hands here, flipping your palms towards the sky, reaching up. Bring those shoulders right next to your ears. And from here, side bend. So take those palms over to the right side. If this is too much in your body, you can bring that right hand down to the mat and reach up and over. Yogi's choice here. Stay in that posture. My camera keeps going dark on me here. Such is life. Inhale through center and exhale towards the left. Again, if this is too much in your body, you can bring that left hand down, reaching up and over with that right. Inhale through center. Cactus your arms, sweeping them down back behind you. Interlace your fingers and press your knuckles towards the mat. You can stay right here, lifting your gaze towards the sky, or if you would like, you can fold forward, bringing those hands off of your low back. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Make sure you're not holding on to any tension in that neck. And inhale, rise. From here, bring the soles of your feet together. Come on. Soles of your feet together. So choppy. Sit up tall, and from here, hinging forward, place your elbows onto your calves. Try to keep a straight spine here. Keep your gaze lifted. From here, tuck your chin, rounding your back, bringing your forehead towards your toes. And inhale, slowly rise. Extend your feet in front of you. Remove the flesh from your sitting bones. Inhale, arms above head. And exhale, fold forward, reaching for your calves, your shins, your feet. And tuck your chin, round your back here. Forward fold. You can shake your head yes or no. Finding gentle movement. And inhale, rise. Go ahead and cross your ankles, coming back to all fours, and transition to downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. On an inhale, walk your feet to your hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, hands to shins, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms up, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. And then reach down towards the ground for mountain. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees a lot. Place your hands to the mat and step to a high plank or a kneeling plank position, yogi's choice. From here, lower all the way to your belly, keeping your hands underneath shoulders. On an inhale, press into your hands, peeling your heart center off the mat for cobra. Exhale to your belly. Press into your hands, sending hips to heels, child's pose. 3 breaths here. On an inhale, shift forward to kneeling plank. Tuck your toes, exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. On an inhale, walk your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Mountain pose, reach towards the floor. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale, forward fold.
Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Place your hands to the mat and step to plank or kneeling plank position. On an exhale, keeping your elbows right next to those ribs, lower to your belly. Hands underneath shoulders, 10 toenails into the mat. On an inhale, press into your hands, peeling heart center off the mat, cobra. And stay here. See if you can press into your hands, coming to the straight arm cobra. If it is too much on your low back to have your feet together, you can bring your feet about hip width apart too. Maintain cobra, find your breath. From here, bring that right, your chin to your right shoulder, not your right chin to your shoulder. Inhale through center and chin to your left shoulder. Inhale through center. Tuck your toes, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. On an inhale, walk your feet to your hands. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, tall mountain. Exhale, hands to heart center. Internet just does not want to keep up with me today. Where were we at? Hands to heart center. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees. Place your hands to the mat. Step to plank. Kneeling plank. Lower to your belly. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on from here, big toes touch. Right heel lifts. And see if you can bend your knee and open your hip here, making circles of your foot in one direction or the other. If this isn't accessible today, just stay in downward facing dog. On an inhale, bring that foot to the center of the hands. Left heel finds the mat. We're coming into warrior 2, so make sure that the right heel intersects with the left arch. And then cartwheel those hands facing the long side of the mat, and take your gaze out over your right hand. Big bend in that right knee, ensuring that the knee is over your ankle. And as you look down, you can see that big toe. So make sure that that knee is pressing out towards the pinky toe side of your feet. Warrior 2. Building strength, confidence. Last inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel those hands alongside that right foot and step to downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Big toes touch, left foot lifts, bend your knee, send it over the midline of your body, open up, making circles of your ankle in one direction and the other. And then bring that left foot to the center of the hands. Right heel finds the mat. Warrior 2 footing. Your left heel intersects with that right arch. Get your knee over the ankle and then cartwheel those arms up. Warrior 2. Ensure that that knee is tracking over your ankle. You can see the big toe. reaching in those hands, building strength, building confidence. Last inhale here. And exhale, cartwheel those hands alongside that left foot. Step to downward facing dog. 2 breaths here. We're moving to pigeon pose. So bring those big toes to touch. Right heel lifts, bring the shin parallel to the top of the mat. And press into that left foot, ensuring that you have this really long left leg. First, come into an upright position, crown of the head towards the sky. And then fold forward, placing your forehead on stacked fist or on the mat. We're here for 3 breaths. Bring your hands underneath shoulders, and on an inhale, press into your hands. Tucking the toe of the left foot, transition to downward facing dog. 2 breaths. Big toes touch. Left heel lifts. Left shin parallel to the top of the mat. Press into that right heel, ensuring that right leg is long. Crown of the head towards the sky. And then fold forward, placing forehead on stacked fists or on the mat. 3 breaths here. Bring your hands underneath shoulders, press into your hands, coming to an upright position, downward facing dog. On an inhale, walk your feet to your hands and bring them a little bit wider than your hands, so about mat width apart. Bring your hands to your hips, bend your knees and roll up into this wide-legged mountain pose. We're going to squat down into Malasana from here. If that's not accessible for you, then you can come into Malasana from a seated position. Bringing your hands to heart center, sit back in your chair and come to low squat Malasana. Bring your hands to heart center and your elbows to the inside of your knees. Keep pressing into your hands. Crown of the head rises towards the sky. Bring those hands back behind you and come to a seat. Those feet, those knees stay bent onto your mat and roll down one vertebra at a time until you get to your back. Bring your hands alongside your body. Press into your hands, press into your feet, lift your hips. Last inhale here. Exhale, lower down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rocking side to side, massaging the low back. From here, bring your arms into a cactus position and drop those knees over to the left as you take your gaze out over your right shoulder. Inhale through center and knees to the right as you take your gaze out over your left shoulder. center. Hug your knees into your chest. Send that right leg long, keeping hold of your left shin. Left shin. Extend that left leg long and hug your right knee into your chest. Hug both knees into chest. And for Shavasana today, I want to give a few options. You can extend your legs long on your mat, allowing your feet to fall open freely. Place one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart, and feel yourself breathe. Continue keeping a free mind, and just become aware of how the breath is moving in your body. You can also do reclined bound angle, bringing the bottom of your feet to touch and your knees wide. Just lie here, resting, allowing the benefits of each pose to soak into your body. Feeling your breath. Begin to bring deeper breaths into your body. Or if you have more time for Shavasana, lie here for as long as you may have. Begin to bring small movements into the hands by touching each finger to the thumb individually. Rolling out your wrists. Extend your legs if they're a bound ankle. Rolling out your ankles. On an inhale, send arms above head for a full stretch. And exhaling, roll over to whichever side suits you best. Pausing here for a moment. On an exhale, press into your hands, coming into an upright position. Bringing your hands to heart center. Bowing your head to look within. I'm proud of you for being here. I'm proud of you for healing yourself. Thank you for showing up for yourself, staying present in your practice. The light in me honors and sees the light in me. Namaste. If you have any questions, comments,
suggestions or would like a topic dedicated to your cause, let me know. My apologies for the broken internet. What do you do? Thank you guys for showing up today. Bye.